we were in the middle of battling these dodo brains. Come on. Turn my attention to him now. Get your
Look there, Sam. It's the coffin. Be careful. Higgs may still be inside that thing.
oh yeah. Alright, let's park next to it. Park next to the truck. Okay. And then what we're going to do is an immediate transfer of cargo. Okay. And then getting out.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Nice. You know, they try to mess with you. They try to get you to, these live rounds. And, I'm so tempted one day just to and see what happens. Pissed all being off, but hey, whatever. That's a big ass friggin' 9. You guys want to see something really weird? Can we fall asleep in the sun? I'm wondering if we can. We get across this line. Okay. Yeah, we can. We can fall asleep right here. This is flat plane. And then we're gonna offload. This is a weird dream, guys.
Let's get a move on.
Oh, we can't. Okay. Yeah, I guess not. We're going this way. Crossing the Cairo network into other network. I thought it would be possible to fall asleep. Maybe it still is. Hold on.
Let's get a move on.
Oh, it is. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Hey, Sam. You know that harmonica of yours? Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
Hey, harmonica. Fucking dumb, man. You ready? We're going to sleep. This is going to get weird. Nope. It doesn't work with the red coffin. Okay. I know what it works, but ooh. Okay. Okay. Man, do I really want to deliver it though? Whatever. Guess it didn't work. We'll try one more time after we get the actual coffee.
Feeling us forever. Let's go there together. It's up to you, but you know it's ending. Hey, space shuttle is coming. Do you stay to the heart? Your smiling face is like a big ship in the sky. Play my guitar. This time is running out. We have prepared everything, I think so far. Tell me about your favorite day. The empty sky is coming, but you don't want to escape anymore. So I say, hey, tell me about your favorite day. The empty sky is coming.
Almost there.
Oh, let's do not say another word.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapon.
I'm glad you could make it. Did you really manage to retrieve the device? I'll need to assess its condition. Looks great to me. Thanks for taking such good care of it. Ah, I know this. I've been looking all over for it. Been waiting a long time for you to get here, friend. I understand you have a Cupid. Then go ahead and connect me to the network.
right. Once we get orders to go on the DHV to rest and everything, we're gonna jump back to the motherhood. You see that blue and red line over here? Coffin. We got it. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do the freakiest thing to you. Please don't be grossed out by it. But it is a cutscene. It's an Easter egg, and it's, oh my god, creepy as hell.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Fascinating, this ocean of information. It's so much more than I imagined. Enough for me to make great strides in multiple avenues of research. I hesitate to call it a reward, but I would like to present you with this. It's a classic collectible, sure to help you make lasting memories. I finished my examination of that coffin, and now I can share with you the coffin board schematic. It's... Who made it and for what purpose is anyone's guess. I just happened to stumble across the associated data while I was studying the one you recovered. I'm also curious how such a bizarre device came into the possession of the armed survivalists. Even though the weapons factory has been destroyed, this and other dangerous tech has been popping up everywhere. We need to use all methods at our disposal to protect ourselves. The armed survivalists have been making use of some new equipment lately. You've seen them yourself, no doubt. Devices that utilize chirograms. Weapons are flowing freely again, too. There must be another supplier out there somewhere. Perhaps if you ventured into the survivalists' territory, you could find some clues as to the source of the problem. Though I wouldn't risk going in there unprepared. I've been thinking about how I might make vehicles sturdier, for one. Much of the surrounding area is flat and level terrain that's well suited to them. A reinforced ride would be a good ally when facing survivalists, I believe. But I still lack the materials and knowledge to complete my designs. Which is why I could really use your assistance, if you're willing. Again, it's a coffin that's been outfitted with an unusual propulsion unit. It draws up tar from beneath the ground to create a layer upon which it can glide. It's not without its limitations, no. I seriously doubt it will function outside of network coverage. And it's clearly the product of a deranged mind. Regardless, it's not impossible. It might come in handy. Test it in the field and see for yourself what you think. Thanks again for all your help, friend. Oh, and by the way, the data scientist just posted a sub-order for you in the system. Sounds like she's got her hands on something intriguing. You should at least take a look at the request. But I won't keep you. We both have work to do.
Sam, the coffin you recovered for us is being examined by the mechanic as we speak. APAS's own analysis has concluded that while there is no evidence that Higgs was ever inside it, the technology it utilizes is undeniably related to that of the Ghost Mechs. Meaning it's possible that Higgs is still fabricating all new kinds of weapons. Now, as for the coffin board that the mechanic was kind enough to share with you, it's much more than just a mode of transport. If you're within network coverage, you can hide inside one and retreat into the tar currents. This provides an opportunity to catch your breath, or to attack the enemy with a stun bomb. While you won't be able to use it like this outside of the chiral network, if you attach it to your waist, you'll be able to use chiral crystals to tow it, like a carrier. The board you brought back had the very same functionality, so we're very lucky you stole it from the survivalists before they could learn how to use it. It would be terrible indeed if we had to contend with enemies attacking from the tar beneath our feet. I must commend you on a job well done. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks for doing your part, Sam. I know that wasn't an easy job. The time has come to finally connect East Fort Knot to the chiral network. That said, It will take a while longer for the necessary cargo to be ready for transport. So let's use this time for everyone to get some rest. Between decontaminating the ship and searching for the weapons factory, it's fair to say everyone's been feeling the strain. You and Dolman have had to complete several difficult orders recently, too. Wrap up any pressing and finished business, then return to the Magellan so you can take a break. We have a long road ahead of us, and we need to manage our health to make it to the end. On another subject, would you mind if I borrowed that instant camera the mechanic gave you? I bet Rainey and Tamara would love to try it out. Apparently, they're pretty rare these days. That'll be a fun experience for them.
Order completed. Well done.
Let's get a move on. Could use a quick breather.
I second that.
Here it comes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to connect the Pioneer to the network. Going back to the Motherhood.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
You'll get hurt. What are you talking about, Rainey? Did you guys see that? Social strand. I wonder if I leave the truck here. No, can't. Because how much $20 this goes nowhere. I have to say that it doesn't. Full charge.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Okay. Okay. Well, screw it. It's just a coffin board. The coffin board got removed. But why would you do that? Aha. Gotcha, asshole.
Let's get a move on.
Excuse me.
Relax.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Alright, so we're going to the Pioneer. We're off to see the Pioneer, the wonderful Pioneer of Australia. Why in the fuck? They told you if this person doesn't.
Feels good.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process.
I don't remember posting a delivery order. Hell, not once in my whole life have I ever looked to a porter for support. Just not my way. Oh, this is that shit I lost the other day. Awesome. Yeah, hang on a tick while I check it out. You found this? You seriously found this shit? Oh, man. This is like the greatest day ever. Thanks. I like you, dude. Like, maybe too much. And I'm not just saying that. Right? I bet I can like you even more, Cupid. This part of that trailblazing comstack I've heard so much about. So this is that chiral network folks are all raving about. I'm the pioneer, by the way. Yeah, I travel the world like my father and his father and so on. Gotta say, I didn't think network stuff could hold a candle to roughing it in the real world. But, like, you could use this thing to research past events and whatnot, right? Maybe even the Void Hour that tore shit up around here back in the day. Oh, I shared one of my grandfather's favorite gadgets with you. Call it a thank you gift or whatever. It's a deployable shield. This isn't the safest place, if you know what I mean. Wind up in a firefight and you'll learn to appreciate its value real quick. Why not take it for a spin sometime? Yeah, there's this massive crater just over to the west. Was made by a void out, of course. The same one that took out North Fort Knot in the blink of an eye. I don't know the details, but word is that people saw an omen or some shit. Like, right before the void out, this huge shadow fell over everything. Sounds pretty weird, doesn't it? That's why everyone's convinced this void out is different from all the others. And if we could figure out what the deal was, it might help us avoid a repeat someday. Worth looking into, at least. I'm the third generation pioneer, actually. It's my calling. I was born into it. My family's been traveling the world since my grandfather's time, searching for stuff no one had ever seen before. But then, dramatic twist. Cause of the Death Stranding, we had to dramatically reduce the scope of our epic journeys of discovery. And then, another dramatic twist. The expansion of the chiral network across Australia has a chance of making a brand new plague gate appear. Or so I've heard. And if it does appear, we can travel to another continent. Meaning, this network might just allow me to carry on my family's globe-trotting legacy. It's a shield you can deploy in a flash just by holding it at the ready. Talk about a name that tells the whole story, am I right? So, yeah, it's perfect for defending against frontal attacks, and if you just want to stick it in the ground, hell, you can do that too. With that strategy, you can use it as a cover and pop out to take shots. I guess you already know how to use a shield though, yeah? Anyway, with this little baby backing you up, you can power through a fight taking minimal damage. Or make a break for it if you need to. Makes life much easier, I guarantee it. You won't know how you got by without it. For real. Just want to say again that I appreciate you. Alright, back to it. Oh, I mean, wait just a sec, sorry. I forgot to mention that I've got some cool shit here that I found, as well as a couple of rare gizmos that my grandfather left me. So, come back again if you're interested. Good luck with the deliveries, dude.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness and certain greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head,
No.
but that doesn't mean my heart will soon be turning.
I'm so sorry, Sam.
Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Sam, it's Hartman. Do you have a moment? I've been wondering, is there a child on board with us? I asked because there were building blocks in my room, and I certainly don't recall putting them there. Unless you know something about them?
Maybe they belong to Tomorrow? She's taken an interest in all kinds of things.
Yes, that could well explain it. Right. Sorry for bothering you.
Did you manage to get some rest, Sam? I hope so. Your next order is ready for you. This time you've been asked to deliver some cargo to East Fort Knot. But you need to travel to West Fort Knot to pick it up. And that's quite far from your final destination. The DHV Magellan can take you straight there at least. Plot a course for us and we'll get underway. Drawbridge is on standby for now. But once you accept this order, you can be assured that we'll provide you with whatever support you need. See to your equipment, then head to the West Fort Knot delivery terminal to get started.
Hey Sam, Tom Andy here. We used this recent downtime to modify the DHV Magellan so you can change its exterior color at will. If you access your ring terminal while in your private room, you'll see a new customization function is now available. So if you'd like to change things up before tackling your next order, you're more than welcome to do so.
As usual, Drawbridge can't help but run its people ragged. Pizza do karate. Huh. Maybe I should give it a try too. It'd be great if someone could show me how it's done. Maybe I could learn through VR training? Maybe we could call it Taekwondo. Really, Sam? Wow. When I saw that coffin, I was reminded of a rather unorthodox type of psychotherapy. The patient lies down inside a coffin, which is then closed, plunging them into darkness. In being subjected to this simulated experience of being laid to rest, they may find a measure of peace and comfort. If you spot a coffin that seems suitable for this, why not climb inside and see what happens?
That's right, just sleep.
You were tossing and turning yet again, Sam. Still having nightmares, I presume? You can try holding me while you sleep if you like.
in this. Hey, Sam.
Hi. What are you guys doing?
Nothing important.
Can you take a picture of us?
Sure.
If we want to do it right, we could choose somewhere else.
All right.
Why don't you choose?
Okay. You see, someone closed their eyes. Let's try for another one. Hey! Okay. All right. Whoa, whoa, Kitty, all right. You want to go for a ride? Yeah. All right, here we go. All right.
That's a nice photo.
Thanks. They'll make for a great memento.
I love it.
You take care, Sam.
All right, later.
Sam, it's Tarman. This order calls for the delivery of some specialized medical equipment. West Fort Knott is the only place nearby with the facilities capable of fabricating it. Unfortunately, the DHV Magellan can't assist with transport. The risk of tar contamination is too great, which means you'll need to take it the overland route. It's a lot to lug all the way to East Fort Knott, but there we are. Hook them up to the network once you're there, and we'll move the ship to your position.
Trying to calculate how much material I need in between West Fort Knott. I mean, not West Fort Knott. Here and here. Let's see. You've got one here. Nope. That's a bridge. What the hell is it? Why do you people do this shit? Matter. gonna stand. Okay. Bridge. Sign. There. Okay. 420, 240, 240. 240, 240. One track. That's one track. So it's gonna go this way then. The hell? Hold on. The track layer goes that way. And there's another track layer. It's got to be right here. I don't know, but I'm going to have to take 24 and 48 with me. So what I'm going to do is this. Facility storage, 30, you know what? Let's see. 7 and 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then the order.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Now, we're going to go in the middle of the desert. Hold on. Let me... It doesn't need to be okay. Ready? So we're going to do this. We're going to take the monorail all the way to the mine. The other mine. The 4th mine. Okay. And then load the vehicle. All the way there. And then... Alright.
Just look at that view!
enough already.
Hey, remember that survival camp that we just went through? They don't respawn. So what I'm gonna do, they do respawn, but I just took them out. So either I go through it or I go around it. And that's gonna take longer. So
location. Delivery.
But how?
Don't know how loud I'll have to. I can't marry a girl. I'm a chariot of gold.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
That's the place, huh?
Mission in progress. Don't drop basic data. Welcome, Sam.
I appreciate you coming all this way. You're a lifesaver. I'm not just saying that either. I mean it. Seriously. We owe you. Right. Let's get this cargo processed ASAP. Wow, there's so little damage. I had to squint to see it. Seriously, what's your secret? We're so grateful for your support. Put us online with your Cupid. We're ready.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Looks like we've finally become part of the chiral network. Between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin giving proper treatment to all the folks suffering from chiral contamination. Oh, I got a little present I'd like to give you as a thanks. Take it with my compliments. Those beauties are pretty hard to come by these days. And I just know they'll look great on you. Oh, in addition to that, I've shared the data for a Boca skeleton. It's a piece of equipment specially tailored to porter work, allowing you to carry lots of cargo without difficulty. Ideal for keeping your balance while making your deliveries. Steep slopes and rivers are no match for this baby. It's bound to make your next runs much easier, and it'll help you expand the network too. You know, before you came along, we lost a lot of people to chiralium exposure. For a while there, it felt like we were counting the days until the inevitable void out. But it seems like we'll be able to avoid that terrible fate after all. We won't fall victim to the same tragedy that befell North Fort Knott.
Our facility here at F4 isn't just a network connection point. It's also a key distribution hub for the eastern part of the continent. Without it, lots of folks would lose access to deliveries, and you'd have no chance of extending the network any further. And without a fully linked up continent, we'll never get to see a new plate game manifest. No need to worry, though. You've guaranteed we'll be around for a good while yet. Rest assured that we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. We'll be continuing our research into road development as well. All to bring this continent into the fold. As a major distribution hub, we conduct research and development into all manner of delivery-related technologies. The Boca skeleton is one such product of our work. And lately, we've been thinking of ways to create next-generation roads. Something allowing for faster and safer deliveries. There's plenty of room for improvement in the conventional designs. Since you brought us onto the chiral network, we've started gathering all kinds of useful data on the subject. But we're gonna need more before we're finished, I think. We'd be grateful if you could help us out on that front. Thanks for everything, Sam. Personally, I've always admired the Boca. They're traditional porters that used to work in the Japanese wilderness. No matter how dangerous the mountain trail, they'd always power through with heavy loads on their backs. I've never met any of them myself, of course. But when I came out here with APAC's first expedition, I heard some interesting stories about a local prepper as we were traveling through Mexico. This guy was apparently the genuine article, a real working Boca. You could always head back to Mexico and try to track him down if you're interested. We actually developed the Boca skeleton while referencing stories and official records of their activities. You might say it's a skeleton tailored to the needs of modern-day porters, like yourself. Simply wearing it will vastly increase your maximum carrying capacity. Oh, it offers superior gripping capabilities too, and helps you keep your balance while hauling tons of cargo on your back. When traversing snowy mountains, rivers, and other places with poor footing, this skeleton is an excellent choice. Now that you've brought us onto the chiral network, I feel as though we can finally see the light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. Our equipment still isn't as good as we want it to be at the moment, but we hope it'll be of use to you. North Fort Nye was deemed critical for the expansion of the chiral network in northern Australia. But due to chiral contamination, a lot of folks began dying, and one day, a void out wiped the city right off the map. We've actually been observing similar conditions here at East Fort Nye. Dramatic changes in the tar currents and rising chiralium levels have had everybody fearing for the future recently. But thankfully, you came. You put us on the chiral network. Me and all the staff here are committed to sustaining this pillar of the chiral and distribution networks. And doing everything in our power for you and Australia. We've got a lot riding on you drawbridge folks. I hope you won't let us down.
Hello, Sam. It's me. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now connected to the chiral network. And it was you who made this possible. On behalf of the company, allow me to extend my sincerest thanks. It's likely that the difficulties we face will only continue to increase as we press on. But you and your comrades will rise to the challenge. Of this I have no doubt whatsoever. The probability of creating a new plate gate rises with each expansion. Do what you must to make it happen.
Sam, it's happened again. A disruption in the tar currents. We won't be able to head your way just yet.
Order completed. Sam, this could be the result of that Nirvana phenomenon, right? We won't know unless we take a look outside. Feels good.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. I'm going to go ahead and save. I don't know why it's letting me. You know what? Let me do something first. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the flip side.